Hello YouTube, this is iKTOasis coming back at you with another gameplay commentary. Playing some Wake Island here with Sergeant Red Phoenix and Chowboy, who was filming for his day on Wake Island. And I'm using the M320 a lot because I want to unlock extra guns, seeing as I don't get to play this game as much as I used to. But that's enough about the gameplay. As some of you may know, I'm wanting to make the channel a bit more personal. And with doing that, I'm going to tell you about what I'm doing in university at the moment. I've got a report to do, which is my dissertation for my final year. It's a 6,000 word project in which I have to do a report on a subject of my choosing. And, well, we basically have to ask a question or create something along those lines. But my question is, how does soundscapes, ambience and music affect the impact of immersion on horror games? And with that, I'm having to figure out and talk about as much of that as I possibly can. And that's where actually I'm going to ask you guys if you could help me out. I've got a survey which is literally 30 seconds long. I mean, you can do it in 10 seconds if you're quick. I just need feedback and data to help me have grounds for this report. It's been a long while in the making trying to do this report, and the more data I can get, the more I can talk about, really, because if I'm saying, oh yes, it's 50% people say that it's better with the sound, that doesn't really count for much if I've only got 5 people saying it, well, 6 people saying it, because then it's only 3 people saying that. The more people I can get into it means the more grounds I have to stand on, really, because if I've got 100 people saying that it's bad with sound, and then 1,000 people saying it's good with sound, then I have some substantial evidence of what's going on. But that's only secondary research that I've got for it at the minute, and I've got first-hand research for it at the minute, which is what I've got was I got a few friends, and I'd bring them in, and I got them to play Amnesia, basically. But what I've done is I've taken the as many of the ambient sound files out as I possibly can, get them to play it without the sound, basically. It's got the sound effects and all that kind of stuff, it's just got no music or ambience. And then after they've played that through, I asked them a few questions. How immersed were you? How scared were you? How tense were you? Do you think this could be better? How do you think it could be better? And just stuff like that. Give them a break. And then I got them to do exactly the same thing again, except this time it had the music and the ambience all back in the game where it should be. And they played it as it was intended. And then they'd answer the questions again. And from the people I've asked, people have been saying the same things, which is it's good without the music because you get a sense of loneliness and quite a lot of disparity because there's nothing else there. It is just you. But then they've all said the same thing with it's better with the music because you have this ambience to scare you. You have all these noises that can scare you. Which is kind of what I was expecting when I started this report, but having all these little bits that people have said, and from observing people, it's getting me some good research and getting me some good data, which is all I really need. But that's basically what I've got on my plate at the minute. And then after this, I'm gonna be I've been in the process of writing an album with a friend for a very long time, but we're actually going to be doing it now. Finally, we've got the time, the space, and the reason to do it. We've got our big whole year project is to create something creative. 45 minutes of creativeness, really, and most people are doing albums, but me and my friend have had this concept idea for a very long time that we finally get to do. And I was going to be doing my own thing separately alongside this, but due to the fact I'm crap at playing guitar, I've not been able to write it. So I've jumped back with my mate, seeing as I've been playing instruments with him for God knows how long now, a good 4 or 5 years, and we both had the idea with the concept as well. So we're going to be doing that. But the songs I originally wrote, or tried to write, at least got the ideas for, on my stuff, is going to be put into that album as well, but as like a separate sub-note kind of thing. But that's pretty much my uni life at the minute. Reports, dissertations, and writing. A lot and lot of writing at the minute. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm doing the thing I love, which is always something you should aim for. If you're enjoying doing it, as long as it's not morally wrong or lawfully wrong, you should chase it up. But that's it from me today, guys. I'd like to thanks for watching, and please go do the survey and share it with your friends. Get as many people to do it as you possibly can, because it means a real big help to me. And the more data I can get, it's a lot more that will help me out, and I'll definitely post a thank you or do like a subscribers game night or something, because I really need this data, and it's going to help me out a lot. But as again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe as always, and I will see you bros soon.